In today's video I'm going to share with you 5 surprising benefits to learning to juggle.
Right.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dean Odell and I'm a magician and mind reader. Let's get those formalities out of the way and make sure to press that subscribe button and that notification bell. So in this video I'm going to share with you 5 surprising benefits of learning to juggle. So benefit number 1 was learning how to practice. So I found learning to juggle a lesson in an effective practice. So what I mean by that, learning to juggle is sort of a very linear process. Okay, so you start and build on the basic. When you're learning to juggle, you go through that period of, you feel it like it's impossible, that you can't see yourself being able to do it because it just doesn't come naturally to you. But as long as you sort of go through those basic steps and keep practicing, it's suddenly something inside you sort of clicks. And you go from that stage of impossible to sort of unconscious competence, and you start to get it, and it does really motivate you to sort of keep practicing, to move on, and just get better, and you enjoy that process of practicing. So benefit number 2 is learning how to fail and enjoying it. So I found an unexpected sort of philosophical benefit to learning to juggle around sort of failure and sort of learning from that failure, and that came right out of Matt Ricardo's course. So I want to read that quote from Matt Ricardo's course to you. So, get used to dropping the ball, the art of learning how to fail. When you drop, don't think you can't do something or that you have failed, but instead feel good about yourself, that you have picked the ball up and are trying again. Important for juggling and life. The idea of failing successfully might sound a bit strange, but actually it kind of makes sense. So failure shouldn't be seen as a bad thing, it's to be avoided, but rather as evidence as a need to adjust and to change, to evolve, and we need to really embrace that. That doesn't just apply to juggling, but life in general. If you take nothing else from this video, just learn to fail and enjoy it. So number 3, getting in the flow. So this was the game changer for me. So flow is a mental state that where we completely immerse ourselves in an activity. So athletes will often call this, getting in the zone. So flow theory suggests that 3 conditions need to be in place for us to achieve flow. So here's how you can use juggling to achieve those conditions. So 1 must be involved in an activity with a clear set of goals and progress. So the goal for me simply is to juggle the 3 balls and not drop them. But it's with a progressive start, starting with 1 ball, 2 balls, and then eventually 3. So the task at hand must have clear and immediate feedback. Much like what I just said, the task has to be clear. The feedback comes when I drop a ball and understand what I need to do to fix that. And the 3rd condition is, 1 must have a good balance between the perceived challenges of the task at hand and their own perceived skills. So to begin with, it felt like impossible, but I knew that I could do it, and every day I could see an improvement which kept me moving forward. So for me, flow is naturally built into learning to juggle. This has been the biggest benefit of learning to juggle for me. By picking up 3 balls, I can achieve a flow state. Learning to juggle has allowed me to sort of de-stress, refocus, and sort of reset. Your mind is completely on that one task, and you can just let the life's issues sort of melt away while you're juggling. For me, I'm able to shut down the negative mind, forgetting the worries of everyday life, and just be in that moment. And again, this applies outside of juggling, but find yourself an activity that meets those criteria and see the benefits to your mental well-being. And talking of mental well-being, the benefit number 4 that I found was the cognitive benefits of learning to juggle. So a clinical psychologist called Sherry Campbell says that juggling works wonders for our critical thinking minds. And she says that juggling is a soothing, methodical, organised activity for the brain. This soothes, focuses and slows the brain down to look at and focus on small details and movements. These neuronal connections have proven to improve a person's thought processes. Some studies have suggested that juggling boosts brain development, increases in white matter in the brain. In a study, all jugglers showed increase in white matter regardless of how well they could perform, which suggests it's the learning process itself that improves brain development and not how good you are. So benefit number 5 is the social benefits. So I've already mentioned the philosophical, the cognitive and the mental health benefits of learning to juggle, but there are also some personal and social benefits too. There is a buzz that can only come through learning a new skill, solving a puzzle, a certain sense of accomplishment. And there's an improvement in self-esteem, when it finally clicks. But learning to juggle is also a journey of patience, persistence and resilience. It's a constant self-analysis. But not only that, it's a great party piece for social events. So grab 3 objects, 3 balls of socks, put oranges, and give juggling a go. Get in the flow and improve your state of mind. And as always, don't forget to press that thumbs up button. The most likes I've had on the video so far is about 9. I really like it if we could smash that target and get sort of 15 likes. So make sure to press that like button. And as always, I'll see you guys next week.